DNA evidence is freeing innocent people from prison, but often only after they've lost decades of their lives. 30 states offer compensation, but less than half of these former prisoners are ever paid. Omar Villafranca has been looking into a case in Tennessee.
These days, Lawrence McKinney can't seem to stay still. The 60-year-old has spent enough time sitting in one place. How long were you in prison?
31 years, 9 months, 18 days, and 12 hours.
You have it down to the hours.
Yes, sir.
A Memphis, Tennessee jury convicted McKinney of rape and burglary in 1978. The victim identified him as one of 2 men who attacked her in her bedroom. He was sentenced to 115 years. What's going through your mind when you're hearing that now you're going to prison?
I still could not believe it because I thought that it was a dream or something.
In 2008, DNA testing of evidence scientifically excluded McKinney as a suspect. Prosecutors said if this evidence had been available, there would have been no prosecution.
I don't have no life. All my life was took away from me.
In 2009, he was released and given $75. Since then, McKinney has depended on odd jobs at his church just to pay the bills. Under Tennessee law, he could be eligible for up to $1 million compensation. But the parole board, which hears such cases, has rejected his request twice.
In an exoneration hearing, we have to have a lot of evidence, clear and convincing.
Patsy Bruce served on Tennessee's parole board for 12 years. She heard McKinney's first exoneration case. Why wasn't the judgment by a court and a district attorney clear and convincing enough for you?
Because they didn't notice that they didn't test everything that was ordered by the original judge to be tested.
Prosecutors say the 2 samples not tested either had no DNA or were so degraded tests could not be performed. Do you feel that there is a guilty man walking?
I have not been convinced he's innocent.
It's not justice for him not to receive compensation for being wrongfully imprisoned.
McKinney's lawyer, Jack Lowry, has appealed the case to Governor Bill Haslam, who has the final say.
There's been one mistake made where he was sent to prison. I trust that another one is not made that does not allow him exoneration.
The governor could make a decision at any moment. After waiting 31 years for his freedom, McKinney says he can wait a little longer. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Lebanon, Tennessee.
Tonight, this arrest, caught on camera, is sparking outrage in Fort Worth, Texas. Jacqueline Craig, seen here, says she called police Wednesday to report that a neighbor had grabbed her son's neck for littering. The video begins after the officer arrives and shows him speaking with the neighbor, but then questioning Craig about her parenting.
Don't put your hands on my son.
Why don't you pick your son up and litter?
He can't prove to me that my son littered. But it doesn't matter if he did or didn't. It doesn't give him the right to put his hands on it.
The exchange quickly escalates. Craig and several other women begin screaming at the officer before he takes 3 of them into custody.
I just felt like I didn't get justice for what I called for, basically.
The video has been viewed more than 1 million times on Facebook. It's unclear what happens during at least 3 gaps in the recording.
It was not edited in any way. If someone messages or calls in the middle of the FaceTime, it skips a beat.
Fort Worth police now saying, we acknowledge that the initial appearance of the video may raise serious questions. We ask that our investigators are given the time and opportunity to thoroughly examine this incident. Tonight, the unidentified officer has been placed on restricted duty pending investigation. Jacqueline Craig's out of jail and back with her family.
You were in my presence, you are to respect me. So now I will start with my questions.
You're my mom.
Yes, I am. And I know it's going to go over your head, but maybe you should do your research.
Can you explain?
Can I finish my question? No, because it's not for you to explain, it's for you to figure out. So in the interview that you did with Roland Martin.
That's the next way to argue.
I'm not arguing as I stated, but in the interview that you did with Roland Martin, you said that the white race doesn't need anybody else to be sufficient, and you also said that you can stand alone. So I would like to know who civilized you, who taught you your math, sciences, and philosophies, so you will be able to function like a regular human. I would also like to know, how do you think that America or whatever great nation will survive without Black people, Hispanics, Muslims, anybody else? Because it is us, that create all the great things that are in this world, and it is you that copy, and imitate, So I just want to know, what is your historical database? What is your data? Where is it coming from? Are you pulling it out your ass? I don't know, but I just want to know what your perspective on that is, because the history that I've been learning, where were you at when we had great African dynasties and kingdoms? Maybe in a cave. It wasn't until we civilized you and taught you how to read, write, and bake that you were able to So, without us, what are you? Because I define you because you are me.
Johnny? Okay. Alright. So can I ask you a question? Yes, sir. I'm gonna be personal. Can I be personal? Yes. How your day been going so far? Kind of rough. I kind of sense that. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna give you your tip right here, and then I'm gonna sow into your life, okay? And so I'm giving you a tip for serving me, then I want to sow into your life. That's $100. Okay? I just want to sow into your life. I can sense you just played off my concert. What you mean I just played off your car? I'm sowing your life. Because I can sense you working hard, and I think you don't have a bad day. And so God told me to sow into your life big time. It was actually her say, well, Dad, give him 20% plus add a zero to it. So I said, baby, I'm going to do better than that. I'm going to give him the 20% and then $100. So don't think everybody, you never know. Keep being who you are. Keep being nice. Don't let people frustrate you. Because people are not nice. And I just want to give this family, the Green family, want to bless you. Merry Christmas. Now, you know what? Let me do better than that. Here go another $100. Here you go. Here go another $100. You know what? Let me do better than that. Here go another $100. There you go. Here you go, son. Come on. That's $300. You just got blessed. Because I'm in a blessing business. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Well, look at that. I know this is not appropriate. I'm a very controversial person, okay? Very good.
Angry parents taking action by taking over an entire school board meeting.
And diversify this board to represent us. That's what I said. To be clear.
The parents are furious with how the district dealt with a teacher accused of making racist comments in class.
Now new at 10, 41 Action News reporter Tom Dempsey is live in Lawrence, where police even showed up. Tom.
Yeah, that's right, guys. 3 hours after the Board of Education meeting began, this sit-in with parents continues here at the Lawrence Public Schools building. This all revolves around a settlement that was reached between the Board of Education and a teacher that this is outlined in this summary that you see right here, and this is all the outrage that's over right now. Tonight's school board meeting in Lawrence quickly turned into chaos.
Y'all sit here and protected Mr. Bob.
Dozens of parents fed up with the school board after members reached a settlement with a teacher at South Middle School accused of making racist comments to students, allowing information from this case to be kept secret.
He gets to tell our black children that 50 years ago they were considered human.
Monique Richardson helped organize tonight's protest. She says her son heard some of the alleged racist comments in class.
That whites are superior to blacks, that because of the color of my skin, that I'll never make the amount of money that any other race makes.
The settlement allows the teacher to resign at the end of the school year while continuing to get paid. The frustration from the community spilled into the halls.
That's another step.
Board members put in the spotlight for their decision to approve the settlement.
Obviously, we have some pretty upset individuals, and I think some of it's justified, and as board members, we're going to try to listen and move forward.
Parents identify the teacher as Chris Cobb. Tonight, 41 Action News stopped by his home for comment.
You are Tom Dempsey. I'm a reporter with 41 Action News.
Instead, he gave us this statement of his resignation, saying he has been unjustly accused of making racially insensitive remarks in the classroom. With his resignation set for the end of the school year, parents say the fight to overturn the settlement will continue.
We're not going to sit down and lay down. These are our children.
It's unknown if or when this sit-in will end tonight. We did ask the superintendent for comment, but he declined to comment for this story. Parents say they do plan to continue protesting at future Board of Education meetings. Live in Lawrence, I'm Tom Dempsey, 41 Action News.